Hey guys, so have you heard about the Tennessee woman who was unalived after visiting four of her friends who she had grown up with? Let's talk about it. So this is 24-year-old Alma Mateus. Now, one of Alma's friends, Micaiah Maxwell, and her had been inseparable for as long as they can remember. They would text and call, at least talk at least once a day. They would get separation anxiety if they didn't talk. So on July 29th of 2023, the two were texting, as usual. Alma had just gotten back to Knoxville, and the two were making arrangements to see each other. But then the text just stopped. So Micaiah then tried to call Alma, and Alma didn't answer, which was really unusual. The next morning, Alma's body was found. But the chain of events that had happened the night before are unreal. Let's talk. So on July 29th, around 5:30 p.m., video surveillance shows Alma pulling up to the Ridgebrook Apartments in Mechanicsville. You can see Alma entering the apartment. She is seen leaving the apartment one time to go to her vehicle and then goes directly back inside. She is not seen coming back out alive again. Now, Alma had apparently known all four of these people for a very long time, and according to a police report, Jaquacia Ryans heard Jason Young talking about Alma on the phone, saying that she was setting him up. According to another police report, Tyrone Mack says that he heard multiple gunshots and then came and saw Jason Young holding the gun and Alma on the ground. Video surveillance then shows several people leaving the apartment complex in Mateus's car and coming back. Around 10:20 p.m., Mateus's car is moved around this side of the building. A few hours later, three people come out of the apartment carrying something very large and wrapped in a blanket. They put whatever is wrapped in the blanket in the back seat of Mateus's car. Now, according to more surveillance that the cops were able to put together, around 4 a.m. July 30th on I-75, a car with Mateus's license plate is seen driving down the road with Jason Young as the driver and Mateus nowhere in sight. Now, behind Young in Alma Mateus's car, Allen was following close behind in a white Honda. Both cars then pull into Casey's gas station, where surveillance shows them going inside and purchasing a red gas can. They fill it up, and within 10 minutes, they head back on I-75 northbound. Now, around 4:30 a.m., the police were called to the corner of a road off of the highway where Mateus's car is found burning. The red gas can that was seen in surveillance was placed next to the car. Now, over the next few hours, Ryans and Allen then start cleaning the apartment and displacing some of the items that were in the apartment into their vehicles. They take those items and put them in a storage in Knoxville. Now, on July 30th, Alma Mateus's body was found by a jogger near the Cove at Concord Park in Knoxville. Between that and the findings of her car, investigations ensued. Cops were able to start piecing stuff together. They find out who the car belongs to. They find out her whereabouts. They talk to the friend. Deputies move in and they arrest Allen, who initially said that he was home that night. However, after deputies revealed the video surveillance that they had, he admitted to chatting to Young that evening. Now, Young turned himself in on charges of arson and theft of property, but he did bond out. His arrest warrant was issued on July 31st. Now, on August 5th, the sheriff's office issued a warrant for the arrest of Young on first-degree murder charges, and Young also turned himself in on those charges. And we are currently waiting for trial. Now, Micaiah, Alma's best friend that we talked about in the beginning, says that they were friends with Ryans, Mack, and Young, and she thinks that that's why Alma felt comfortable going over to their house. This just goes to show you that sometimes you just really don't know people. It's kind of the scariest thing in the world, and I hate this for her.